Hi, everyone. Welcome to another VanHack success case. My name is Ilya, and today I'm really excited to be joined by Tim from FactoryFix. How's it going, Tim? Great to have you here.
Good, thank you.
Awesome. Well, do you mind just doing a quick intro about yourself, FactoryFix, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so FactoryFix is a company that started in 2015. I joined in 2018 and had to start building a development team. Fortunately, I ran into VanHack, and they've been a big help. But what we do is we're actually very similar. We help manufacturing companies find and retain talent. So we've got a big network of professionals, and then we've got some machine learning that helps save our customers time and cost per hire as they're going through the process.
Very cool. Yeah, I love the similarities in the businesses, and cool to help each other out there. So do you mind giving us a kind of explanation about how was hiring before VanHack, and then we'll talk about the actual process.
Yeah, so we were working with recruiters. We were getting assailed from all sides by folks who were interested in helping us hire tech, all over the world. And for us, like, so much about what we wanted to do was really have a tight culture. And so we wanted to focus on people in the same time zone. And so we were really lucky in that VanHack has a reasonably large, stable of folks who are in the Americas. And the process is really great. A lot of the other recruiters make me basically live in my inbox, which is not a great way. It's not a good to-do list. Inbox is completely out of control. But VanHack's got some really nice, simple software that allows me to see where applicants are in the process and easily manage those interactions, which is great.
That's great to hear. So how was the kind of the beginning? Let me talk about the first couple hires. Like, how was that process when post the job to get candidates? Like, how quickly you're getting candidates? What do you like about the profiles? Those kind of things.
Yeah, I think one of the nice things about VanHack is that it's not just a software platform. It's nice that exists, but the folks that have helped us out have been a huge part of our success. So getting really great feedback on our job descriptions, and also like help with how our job descriptions align with how VanHack actually works makes a big difference. So, I think we came on we started talking to VanHack in either probably about July. And I think we had a hire by August, it was really quick. And what was really impressive to me was like the hit ratio, like the number of people that we were interviewing versus the number of people that we were hiring was really tight. So we weren't having to go through 10, 15 interviews to get a solid candidate. We were finding people almost immediately.
That's the goal. So good to hear that it worked out that way. What was you mentioned like hiring in the time zone in Latin America? How was that maybe different than hiring locally in the US? Did you see a big difference? Was it very similar, or?
Oh my gosh, we gave up on hiring in the US almost immediately. I mean, it's a very difficult job market. And so like even internationally, it's difficult. Like if we don't put if we don't put out an offer almost immediately, we can lose a candidate. So I'd say like it's easier, now that we've kind of expanded out to other countries, but it's still not easy by any stretch of the imagination. But I'd say like, the fact that we've got the tools, the profiles, and the ready communication system inside of VanHack makes it a lot easier.
Nice. And how have the hires that you've made contributed to the success of FactoryFix?
Yeah, so we started hiring with VanHack when we needed to start bringing on some more senior people, and that was kind of pivotal for us. We needed people who could run dev teams, and so bringing in people who were more senior, well vetted, who had the experience that we were looking for was really key. As we went from a seed stage company through like a post seed, and now we've raised the Series A, and this has been it's been a great experience all the way through.
Nice. I'd love to understand like what kind of features have they built, and can you maybe like talk about the tech stack? What was the actual like technical contribution there that
Yeah, so like any good startup, we were, I don't want to say floundering, but like we were walking around in the dark to some extent. Like we knew what our customers wanted, but how to deliver that was not always readily evident.
Mm,
So one of the things that we really had to do was be flexible. We started on the customer side, really focused on what our customers needed in terms of a platform. But then it became really apparent that we needed to flip the script and switch to a focus on building up the network again. So, like the nice thing about hiring, professionals who've kind of been there and done that is that change of focus was something that they could like take in stride and really just keep moving forward with.
mm,
So while our original work was really around building an applicant tracking system, the
mm,
work that we've done over the last year has really been about building out our job board and getting our job posts out to as many places as possible so that we can bring in, attract that talent.
very cool. Kind of like the ZipRecruiter for manufacturing industry. Is that a
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, and I'm sure you guys have experienced this as well, but job boards are what they are, and they're not enough. So yes, we like to say Indeed for manufacturing, but our customers really despise Indeed. So saying that is almost like the wrong thing to say.
interesting?
Like they're like, no, if I'd never had to work with Indeed again, I would be so happy. And personally, like I know what it's like to post a job on Indeed and get 15,000 resumes.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't even know where to start. So yeah, having that vetting process is huge, and that's what we try to provide.
Okay, got it.
Then you asked about the tech stack. We're JavaScript and more JavaScript for the most part. Our machine learning's in Python, but the folks that we've hired through VanHack have almost exclusively been working on our JavaScript side. So we've got Vue on the front end, Node on the back end. We're sitting on Google Cloud, and the folks that we hired were, they were cloud native, so they were able to adapt to that really quickly.
Nice. Very modern. So that's exciting technology.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, for sure. No, okay, cool. So what tips do you have for other, tech leaders out there who are thinking about just hiring in general? What can they do to have success like you did?
Yeah, well, I mean, find a platform that really works for you. That's the nice thing about VanHack is that there's a million ways to go about any given task. There's no one right answer in most cases. But find someone that you're really comfortable working with. If you do not feel 100% comfortable with your point of contact, then it's not the right fit. Find somebody who aligns, who understands what you're saying, that you say it to them, they say it back to you in a way that continues to make sense. That's been a big part of it. And make sure that your culture is well aligned. That's one of the things that we really focused on. And we've built a lot of that just by staying in the Western Hemisphere and being time aligned so that people are spending time together. But that can mean different things for different companies.
Nice. Yeah, I think having that alignment and culture as soon as possible, it's one of those things that you can never fully complete, right? There's always the next step, the next thing to improve. So I totally agree with that one. One just last quick question before we finish up is on the retention piece, because I think a few of the candidates we've helped hire have stayed for quite a while. How has that been compared to maybe other local hires or hires in general?
I think we get to take a little bit of credit for the fact that we've managed to retain people quite a long time, regardless of where they've come from.
Yeah.
Just because we've really focused on that culture piece. But I can say that we've seen above average retention with VanHack. And again, I think some of it is that VanHack understands what we're looking for, and so the pre-vetting is usually very solid. The recommendations are great. So I'm not getting people who, yes, the recruiter found them, and yes, the right words show up on their resume, but no, they're never going to be someone who can work at FactoryFix. And I've definitely experienced that with other sources. Got it.
Oh, okay, great. Well, thanks for sharing that. And Tim, this was really fun conversation. Thank you for joining us and sharing your experience. And any kind of final last words?
No, I mean, thanks for all the help that you've given me. I mean, this is the biggest team I've ever grown.
Cool.
And I can use all the help I can get.
Nice. Well, hopefully, it just keeps growing together, and maybe you guys raise a Series B and go public one day. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's a huge need of manufacturing talent, out there right now. You need to build some BBB, right? There's that big bill and a lot of things happening. So I think you guys are you're very well positioned for success. So yeah, I look forward to growing the partnership. Thanks so much, Tim.
Great. Have a great day.
Cheers.